Clay production has been in existence for centuries all over the world. In Ghana, the art has been practiced in most areas where clay can be found. For instance, earthenware pots were made to meet the storage and cooking needs of many people in the country. Clay production has also been practiced to meet the religious and cultural demands. Strangely, traditional clay production has persisted and enjoyed increasing patronage in Ghana. Throughout the country, clay products contribute significantly to some household incomes. In the Tanoso township and the Bonafo region as a whole, there has been very little innovation and industrial attention to the clay work. Another one district, one factory program, Tanoso district in the Bonafo region has been blessed with a brick and tiles factory. The factory, when completed, will employ both direct and indirect 1,800 people, including university and polytechnic graduates, skilled workers and unskilled workers.
This assembly was carved out of Tanoso districts, the year 2004 under President Kufuor's government.
Okay.
And we are now our own. We are now in our own now. And last year, through our efforts, we were able to upgrade our district to municipality.
Okay.
Now under 1D1F, we are now with a company called Revenue Royal Limited.
Yes.
And they are here to do the production of brick and tiles at Tanoso.
Okay.
Getting to Abisi. On your right, there's a junction called Adengo Junction, and that's where the factory is now.
Okay.
And right now, they are in the process of getting the offices and other things that will help them run the factory. Almost 80% completion state, and the road network, everything is being done.
Okay.
Except that they are about to put the bitumen on the road. They finished with the reshaping and everything.
How many employment do you think this very factory is going to be giving to your people here?
For indirect and direct, we are looking of about 1,008 to 2,000 for the factory at Tanoso.
Okay.
They are yet to start production, and the production, I think, let's give ourselves about 6 months.
Okay.
And hopefully by March, the President, His Excellency Nana Donko Akufo-Addo, will be here to do the short cutting for us.
I'm happy about what I've seen here. Initially, when we started talking about this project, I thought it was going to take a long time, but the people worked faster than I anticipated, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to seal the deal, we'll be able to finish with the paperwork so that they can bring down the machines, because it's going to take them another 6 months to install the machines, and it's a capital intensive project. So we have to fast track the paperwork, the guarantee, the support from government, support from the community, support from the member of parliament, and then support from all of us, so that this project can take off.
The whole project is about the special presidential initiative that we brought, and is under the one district one factory. We have a lot of clay in Ghana here, but we are not using the clay. So This one factory is meant for using the clay to be able to produce perforated bricks, blocks, and pavers, roofing tiles, and then terracotta tiles, both floor and wall tiles. This whole place is the administrative block. About 21 offices all around. We have an 800-seater auditorium and a training room, and then we have a bank and a reception for the company. So this is mainly where all administrative works are going to go on to. As you can see, we are laying some of the tiles that we bought to clad the whole place. Getting bricks is very, very, very difficult in this area. We had to order and wait for months and days. The quantities and things that we want, we were not getting, so we had to go quickly so that this, because we are taking off with the main factory by middle of February. Okay, so we had to put all this up.
Tell about the materials, how you're going to get the materials to start the business.
Well, we have, when you look down, the factory side, we have 27.79 acres. And another almost, in total we have about 37.79 acres of land. Part is not all that is good land. We have part that is good land where we've had this building. The rest is the clay. That is where we are going to get the quarry. We are going to have our quarry, and we are going to mine the clay from, and we use it. We build boreholes around that will be using water. So we have the clay, we have the borehole. We've pulled electricity. You can see when we're coming. We pulled electricity to this place. So basically, the whole thing is about clay and nothing else.
And looking at the community, how do you think this is going to help the community?
I wish you were here somewhere around November. Every day we were employing close to like 170 to 180 people every blessed day. When we were putting up this one, we had different people doing different things. Carpentry, masonry, laborers, and a whole lot of things that people were doing. The people really benefited. The whole town was happy. We were even informed by the elders of the town that fighting and drinking and all sort of useless life had come to an end. People in the town were leading a meaningful life now. We were paying laborers 50 Ghana, and we were paying masons and things 60 and 70 Ghana. The whole year, people told us that the whole year, their whole capital was 100 Ghana. So when we became here, we really helped them. Now that we are broken small, I was even been called by the elders to ask when we are coming back, because the whole town is now turning into something again.
The company has received a facility from the Exim Bank for the project. According to the Chief Executive Officer of the factory, Carl Christian Loco, when completed, will produce bricks, perforated bricks, paver, terracotta tiles for both floor and wall, and roofing tiles, among other clay products. Currently, an administrative block with 20 offices has been put up for various purposes, which would help facilitate the building of the factory itself. He further disclosed that the factory can produce 125 tons of clay products in a day and is optimistic that within 6 to 8 months, all necessary equipment for the factory will be installed for the production to take off. Mr. Loko said a full 600-seater capacity conference hall has also been put up for the training of staff, among others, and a mini bank has also been put up for the company's use. When asked if the factory is going to directly affect local producers, he said the factory is in no way going to affect the local producers of clay products, but is rather going to support them by giving them training, assistance in how to mine the clay, and also help in using Rovani Royal Kiln to burn their product so they stop the cutting down of trees as firewood for baking the product, which is going to be really helpful in keeping the forest.
Now that you are going to open and build a huge factory, if you're walking from the street, you realize that there are very small companies, or maybe they're also creating this clay products and all that. How are you going to be able to handle all of them? Since they will feel maybe taking their job, what are you going to be doing with those people? Because they are the community.
Well, those people, we really don't have anything in common with them. They are in the community. What they produce, if you look around, because of the abundance of clay here, most of them do exports and coolers and other things, and they take it to Accra. Some even go as far as to Cape Coast and other places to go and sell them. So basically, we are rather coming to help them, because what they do is that they dig the clay at different places and they leave trenches which gather water, which brings mosquitoes and all sorts of things. And secondly, they cut down the trees to use for firewood. And so if you see, they are changing the environment, because most of the trees are cut down to be used for firewood to burn these earthworks and we think all these practices rather, it is not going to help the community. So you will see that we are coming in, we will be taking in their products. What we are producing, none of them produce them. They don't produce roofing tiles, they don't produce bricks, they don't produce pavers, they don't produce terracotta tiles or anything. We are coming in to rather help them. We've spoken to the chief and elders to get one good place for all the people who do the exports and coolers and everything. Then we will be able to go there and serve them instead of just digging in anywhere. We will mine the clay well and we'll send it to them so that they will be able to use the clay. After we finish the factory, we are having trucks, we are having a whole lot of, we are having payloaders, we are having the graders. All these machines are going to come to us. So what we do is that we can send our tipper trucks or our dump trucks, we'll go and serve them when they are done. But because our kiln is very huge, we would give them a minimum amount of earthworks and coolers that they need to do. When they gather it, we will send, because we have flatbeds and things. That will be sort of our social responsibility to the people around, so that they can benefit. Apart from we employing, we are also doing this for the Tanoso people, so that we can go and bring on and we'll pack their coolers and earthworks on pallets and label them so that it doesn't mix. Then we will see how best we will transfer it on our rails. Then it will go. When it comes out, we have people who do the packing. We could have done it automatically, but we are trying to create a lot of jobs. So at the end of the day,
employment do you think this factory can?
Then we are looking at employing. We are running 3 shifts, both indirect and direct working. We are looking at employing 1,800 workers, about 100 graduates, and the rest, because we found out that most of the people here they've rather got skills and their manpower better than their education. But this kind of factory, we did it in such a way that we use more of manpower. So it is not, there's no automatic. Everything we are going to do is manpower, so that we can create the jobs for the people.
Due to the construction of this factory, lots of development has been seen in and around Tanoso. Rovani Royal have constructed roads, drains, brought 3-phase electrification to the factory, which has extended the lines of electricity in the area, and all street lights have been mounted from the factory to the main road. The company has also, in collaboration with the Tano North MP, drilled a borehole at Adengo as part of their social corporate responsibility to the people of Tanoso. Also, individual developers are putting up buildings ever since Rovani Royals extended the electrification project to that area. The company says it believes these houses will be rented out to workers who will be employed by the factory. He said the factory will also bring more development and job creation to Tanoso. This is what the people of Tanoso had to say about the factory.
Now so many mabusia so men ko transfer asem de ento spa enti ade ababua kuro no ene man ni nyina on starting say we project so we sha ka na man what are you doing abisi ya force sans so touch ni pa do ku wa na me yeduma is the parent man fa ni papa ni be tunani nti ama ya na ni jima sabe ka France ka kaka eba ma ya na ni na so na factory ni na mini pesa kuma wia ngata so ku be nya ho de dia pa ba porta so na ma ni pa ni fo ni na ba bua ama ka ko no bi ni na afi na.
Tanoso is noted for the manufacturing of clay products such as earthenware bowls, pots, and bent bricks. The majority of the inhabitants are engaged in clay business, whilst a few among them deal in small-scale farming and trading. Speaking to TV Africa News, the Queen Mother and elders of the town showed great joy about the One District, One Factory initiative of President Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. They have benefited from it, which is coming to create employment for the people. The people of Tanoso in the Tano North district of the Hafo region are fighting poverty by engaging in poultry production, which they transport to other parts of the country to sell. Poultry is the main work of the people in the Tano community, with few of them engaging in farming and petty trading. For many years, the government of Ghana has tried to find suitable ways of solving the housing problems of the country through various means. One of such means is trying to encourage the use of indigenous local materials such as bent clay bricks and tiles. Ghana has enough clay to sustain a major brick and tile revolution. Massive production and use of clay bricks and tiles would reduce the housing deficit in the country, which in effect would make housing affordable.
The Reporter, an in-depth news report from The Reporter.